Hey, that was not my intention to get you like that. I'm sorry.
What?
This interview is super weird with the way that Billy Corgan is so calm. That's why we're so odd. It's weird.
It is weird. And like, honestly, like I've watched a couple of his subsequent interviews with other people, and his tone is so different.
Really?
His demeanor is so different than the other ones. Cause like, to your point, he is so like closed off, and kind of even the way his body language is, like he's kind of leaned weird and he looks very dour. Like it's just his demeanor in the other ones. He's like excited to talk to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know how this got arranged. Maybe Corey kind of like pushed him into it, but like, yeah, you could tell. Yeah, you can tell he did not want to be here.
Yeah. This is the first time I'm ever telling this story, so I'm sure I'm going to get hung.
Did they push you out, or?
Yeah, he said I was a junkie and that he didn't work with junkies. Michael Jackson tells me my song is going to be a #1 hit. And by the way, Howard Stern just, smashed it like a pumpkin. Now we're on the Today Show. We got these big moments.
And by the way, he smashed it like a pumpkin.
Come on, man.
Sir.
Get it?
We need to explain it to bars.
Right, but am I going to get away with it? Goonies never say die.
Goonies never say
they never say dad.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you again. Although we've only met once.
See, this gets weird already.
I was going to say, literally, we're 5 seconds in, and he's already told a lie.
They don't know when they met. They don't know how many times they met.
Wouldn't that still qualify as again?
Yes, but he wants to make it clear.
What.
But Corey wants to make it clear.
Yeah, because I'm more important.
Actually,
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. We only met once.
And that's like, hi, we're just now sitting down, sir. Do you really have to go with the actually now?
Also, doesn't this ring as like a part of the conversation that probably should have happened off camera, like before this started? Yeah. Like they're just like, no, we'll just get into it. I was like, okay. Like it feels like they didn't talk at all to each other before they got into this. Just like, hey man, nice to see you. Okay, bye.
They're like, oh, we're recording.
Give me the second time.
No, we've met probably 10 or 12 times.
I love how big of a difference it is. It's not like, oh no, we've met a couple times.
We've met like one time.
10 times.
We've met like 50 times, sir.
Seriously.
What?
Oh yeah.
No way.
Absolutely. Swear to God.
That's impossible.
Swear to God.
Stop doing drugs,
Okay,
sir.
I can tell you the first time, which was with Manson, which, I choose to try to forget. The second time would have been, I think, also with Manson at a little dingy, I think that the Sunset Marquee.
What you probably don't remember is at different times we would come across each other just in the...
Okay, in passing. In passing.
Okay. And we always would talk for a minute to 5 minutes. But we always had these nice exchanges, and I always walked away...
You don't remember any of them.
Impressed with you as a person outside of what people think, or... because when you're a child star and people have their opinions and stuff like that,
right.
My interactions with you have always been great. Always found you very nice, found you funny, charming, all those things. So...
Yeah,
Corey's so pissed off.
Yeah,
I would say the same.
Thank you. So,
except that I don't remember any of them.
Because I've had those personal interactions with you, whether they were 2 or 12, it doesn't matter. My vibe on you has always been very positive.
If I met you more times,
I
would have
seen you go through different variations of public whatever, and I've had my own versions too. So I'm maybe more sympathetic or empathetic than most people are to know what that feels like when people are kind of coming at you from different angles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
I always think that's not the guy. So that's kind of where
I appreciate that.
We're sitting here today because I wouldn't mind introducing that person that I think I know a little bit.
Right.
Because I think that's the guy behind the other things. So that's what I want to talk about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
I appreciate that. And I will, since we're opening that can of words and putting it on.
Let's open them all. Yeah.
I will put that back on you and say, my interactions with you have been positive as well. I never thought anything negative, other than you're, obviously a very intelligent man, obviously an artist, very creative. But, this Manson thing is kind of hung over your shoulder, unfortunately. And that's because What's
the old saying? I am not my brother's keeper.
Yeah, okay. Well, might as well state some biblical...
Is this the whole reason that he pretends he doesn't remember him?
Probably.
He's got beef with him over something with Marilyn Manson?
That's right.
Right, because he's friends with Marilyn Manson and Corey hates him. I still don't know why.
With him.
Yeah, I don't know why. Do you guys know why he hates Marilyn Manson?
I have a feeling he'll probably say...
I read choreography.
Okay.
It's all in there.
He thinks that he fucked him over on his tour bus or something, right?
Dude, that's after the fact. No. Okay. So there's a very specific incident at Manson's house that they were doing karaoke, and this is when he was with Rose McGowan. And Corey claims that they were doing karaoke, and that Manson gave him a song by the Bee Gees. And so while Corey was performing karaoke for everyone at this party, Manson was going around going, look what I made him do. Look what I made this 80s star idiot do. He claims that that's what Marilyn Manson wanted everyone to laugh at him and and mock him. And so he called out Rose McGowan on Howard Stern, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was there. That was my house. She was like, no, that didn't happen. And he was like, no, it happened. He hates me and he wanted to mock me. So that happened. Now, every time he runs into Manson, he feels like Manson wants to fight him. And he has claimed that he tried to fight him in bathrooms. There's a whole history right now with,
That's so weird.
And Corey said, I was going to beat his ass in a bathroom one time. I was like, oh my God.
So basically in typical Corey fashion, he's just
decided on
blowing these like random interactions out of nowhere and like holding a grudge so tightly that like 20
the tour bus,
years later,
tour bus, because Marilyn Manson used that tour bus. Yeah, that tour bus was all on his side.
What the fuck?
Cool,
but somewhere in the recesses of my memory are me, you, Marilyn Manson, and Vern Troyer.
Really?
Yeah, somewhere.
I don't have that one. I don't have that.
So, but I've said
I lost that one to drugs. Yeah, I mean, to time.
He doesn't remember any of them. Like he doesn't remember because Manson was there.
Yeah.
Made that one up.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's possible.
Well, maybe Playboy Mansion would be the only
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm
trying to say without saying it, you dipshit.
That is possible.
Okay.
But that said, it's the fact that it was epitomized in, perpetuity by being a part of his book.
Oh, I see.
And kind of, iconizing, I guess you would say, that moment and time, crystallizing it in time.
Oh, yeah.
By saying that.
Oh, anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
He doesn't care. He's like, move on.
He's like, yeah, can we?
Have you read
seriously? And this is coming from Billy fucking Corgan that holds grudges with literally everybody forever.
Yeah. Seriously, for real, it is so funny.
You stole my riff. And they're like, no, I didn't. Not at all.
Like, yeah, that was mine.
Kind of sounds like it.
Well, I'm going to hold on to this beat forever because you definitely stole it.
Yeah,
you're playing guitar and I play guitar. Yeah.
Right, because no one else was doing that guitar sound. Right.
Well, I mean, it really was kind of his stacking. He was recording with Butch Vig, and then Butch Vig got hired to record Nevermind, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I got this great, this new technique that we were doing with Billy."
Right, but that's like
to say that it was like. Like that he has ownership of
exactly,
layering 15 guitars. Like Bob Rock was doing that.
Somebody else,
Metallica,
I was gonna say, somebody else is gonna figure that out eventually.
Billy Corgan's so arrogant, so it's just
right.
He's
somebody's gonna figure it out.
Bro, you're being petty about this shit. Like it's pretty bad if it's coming from Billy.
I was gonna say exactly. Yes. Yeah. It's like damn.
Who is that?
I like Billy. I love his music, and
I mean I've never personally hated him, but I can understand that like you could see stories, and he is a rock star and he is famous, so it's like there's gonna be something weird in his head. But yeah, I've never had problem with him. I love the Smashing Pumpkins thing.
I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
No, it was me and Sherman Hemsley meeting because he introduced us over your bald head was, I believe, the words that he used in his book. So
he goes, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, seriously, Billy's like, okay, so now you're throwing like slander at me, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Moving on.
Poetic.
Was this at the Howard Stern movie premiere?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he definitely wanted to mention your bald head. I just remember that. That's the thing I remember the most.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember that? Anyway, for real.
So that's the official
Corey
time
became a fat lesbian.
That's one thing I'll say. Me and Marilyn both have all our hair.
Anyway, what's the next question?
Oh,
I feel like we actually spoke. And
Flavor Flav, you, me, Marilyn Manson, Sherman Hemsley.
Real life?
Yeah.
Like
seriously.
Somehow we were all together.
Vern Troyer, I don't know.
But somehow we're all in the same room.
Well, yeah, but this happens a lot. That's Hollywood.
Well, you grew up in that.
I think it's a Playboy Mansion.
Right.
So to me,
you were probably still a bit in shock.
Yeah, now I wouldn't even.
Now you don't flinch.
Yeah, but I'm saying you grew up in that, so that's a different thing. When you're like nerdy Chicago suburbs, you're like, oh my God, it's the guy from.
Right.
Doesn't matter if they're like in the worst TV show ever. It's like it's the guy from.
Right. You're still
I remember the first time the Pumpkins went to Europe. We saw, I think her name was Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yes.
Total Eclipse of the Heart. We saw her at a hotel and was like, oh my God, it's that woman. Like, we didn't even like the song. You know what I mean?
right. Such a big.
It's kind of like you, Corey. I don't like anything you do, but I'm like, oh, it's Corey
But I'm
Feldman.
aware that you made it.
Kudos to Billy for at least turning this back into more of a fandom kind of, hey man, it's like we all kind of made it through this thing called fame, and we're just here to talk about it and kind of change the tone of the.
I think he senses
got Corey
like that hostility in him. He's like he does not want to open up right now, so he's got to like.
So he's telling like a relatable story.
Yeah, he's got to kind of like glaze him, just not even really glaze him, but just kind of like soften the blows a little bit.
So poor Pumpkin's like geeking out, right? So, and I'm sure you've experienced that many times.
Of course,
oh my God!
Hey, yeah. I mean, I remember the first time I saw Ringo in the same hotel as me.
Oh shit! He's
like,
the Beatles.
That was Ringo.
So,
oh no,
I was the fifth Beatle.
That one time.
So you're
That
the
one
rat in
time.
the cage guy. What do you get?
You know.
Do they call you by like a character name? Or?
No, it's changed so much through the years. I mean, through the years.
We are all just characters in each other's lives.
When I was a little kid, you got to realize I was being recognized before people knew who the hell I was. So I was.
Hey, you're that guy. You're that guy. I don't know what. That doesn't make any sense. That sentence doesn't make any sense. They were recognizing me before they knew who I was.
Maybe he meant before they knew his name.
Like you're the kid in the
Hey,
commercial.
you're that kid in this commercial.
Yeah, it's just commercial.
McDonald's most beloved commercial.
You're the kid from the McDonald's commercial.
Oh, are you that kid?
I knew who you were.
No, before
but
that.
I'm saying
No,
I have
it's
the
definitely
same
before
experience.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Actually,
What I'm saying is I knew who you were without even knowing who you were because you were on TV.
Right,
Well, wait,
right.
what?
But you didn't know my name is my point. Like, so,
No,
so
that's
right. In the beginning, I was just on everything, right? So people just go, oh, you're that kid.
Ubiquitous is
Oh,
the word.
yeah, okay. There you go. You've been around. We've seen you here and there.
There you
You're
go.
the kid from the thing from the thing.
Yeah, I was definitely going to say
Ubiquitous.
ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
Ubibity.
Ubibbity boo. Ubibbity boo.
That's ubibity.
Yeah, what you said, ubibbity. Anyway.
Are you googly?
Derek, hey.
What do you want?
Actually, I'm trying to talk to Mugatu, but he's tougher to get to than the president.
Oh, thought you were going to tell me what a bad Googleizer I am.
A what?
A Googleizer? One who speaks at funerals? Or did you think I'd be too stupid to know what a googly was?
Oh my god, the woman
Next
cutting
thing
my
you know, they'll be writing, "Are you googlies?"
Are you googlies? Nice. The woman cutting my hair today said supposedly, and I was like,
Supposedly.
yeah.
I freaking hate that.
I know.
Library,
No.
supposedly. Woof.
Oh man. Pumpkin was the one
No,
that when I worked
oh
at
God,
Starbucks,
no.
grown people would come up to the case and be like, "Can I get a piece of that
Pumpkin
pumpkin bread?" I'm like, "Oh my god, no!"
Are you going to the library?
The library. I haven't heard that one very much, but
I
That
hate
said,
library.
that quickly shifted into, aren't you the kid from The Shining? Which I got a lot, by the way.
I was supposed to have that part.
I think
I was supposed to have that
7
part.
years old until 10 or 11. Right around the time Friday the 13th came out, that's when I finally started to solidify, like, oh, he's that guy. But before that, everybody thought I was Danny Lloyd. And it got so bad that it actually got to the point where I started signing autographs
Oh
as
my God,
Danny
you let
Lloyd
them
because I was
think
like,
it.
that's
I know.
fine,
I
whatever.
was
I'll
like,
just
yeah,
say I'm
yeah,
Danny
that's
Lloyd.
good.
Here you go. But that's because they didn't know who the hell I was, and I didn't even know how to sign my own name, and wasn't really sure if my name was my name yet.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
can you imagine being a kid and actually not know your own name? I mean, I guess that could be a thing because if you have a stage name.
Well, I feel like he knows his name. He's just
Right.
saying that people recognize him without knowing what his name was.
It's Danny Lloyd, and it got so bad that it actually got to the point where I started signing autographs as Danny Lloyd because I was like, fine, whatever.
I mean, I get that. Like, you know, somebody comes up to you, like, you're the kid from The Shining. You're just like, you don't want to have to like argue with them, even though this is Corey.
No,
like
a normal
nowadays, he
person
would
be like,
definitely.
no, why
Yeah.
not?
Or I'll
No,
just
I
say,
not.
Nowadays, he would definitely argue with it. But
Danny Lloyd, here you go. But that's because they didn't know who the hell I was, and I didn't even know how to sign my own name, and wasn't really sure if my name was my name yet.
What do you mean by that?
I wasn't really sure if my name was my name yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Oh!
A few moments later.
all right, I'm gonna put this on.
We transform it really
It's on
fast.
Dick, and we're gonna not finish, but we're gonna continue watching Corey Feldman and Billy Corgan because this is an hour and 15-minute long
Like
interview.
30-parter.
To your point, Stephen, I think it's a great idea. Like we got to rack up a couple of these and then put them into one kind of like montage. So we might have different clothes and different hair and makeup apparently. So just FYI.
I remember that. Which kid was it?
I don't know. Because I never watched the show.
Right.
Tell me some movies that you could have done, should have done, didn't do.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so I think the worst
Here we go.
one.
Why would you do this? Yeah.
We're gonna go right to the heart of the matter, and this is probably gonna piss off some people.
Gilbert
but,
Grape.
hey,
Gilbert Grape.
sometimes you got to do it. But
Have you ever pissed off anyone?
Back to the
a lot of
Future.
people, a lot of times.
1 and 2.
Honesty is never really a
Not three.
welcomed trait in most circles.
I find it admirable.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's ballsy. It's risky, but I have no choice.
You've gone too far.
No, it's not even that. It's that, honestly, Billy, when I decided to be sober, when I got clean.
Oh, when was
back
that?
in 1989.
Seriously, what?
When I, kind of made the
open
identification.
I also love, like, again, like if you're a sober person, you know exactly the date that you got
Yeah,
sober.
you know your date.
You're not like, oh, it's like 89, 90.
We're
I don't
about somewhere in the
The
neighborhood.
80s.
know. Right? Seriously, what the fuck?
Back in, the 80s.
1989, yesterday. I don't know. What month?
Seriously, last night, I don't know. Whatever. No,
Urban
go
Dictionary
ahead.
defines an alcoholic as someone who knows exactly how many days it's been since their last drink.
That's exactly right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're
Thank you,
actually
Corey.
claiming, if you're claiming sobriety, like
You know your date.
you know exactly your date. You're not just like, oh, it was sometime around the 80s. I got sober. It's
But
like,
you guys know, remember back in the 80s?
like what to me what that
It's
speaks,
hard to remember that date. I'm so high right now.
I know, right?
I think really what it
Not
more
like
speaks,
Galaxy Gas.
what it more speaks to, I know, right? I'm off a whip it. It's different. And that's my point, is I think he is saying truthfully he's sober from one drug that he stopped in 89, 90.
Heroin. Yeah.
Right, heroin, right? Okay.
That's
so
all
I
he's talking about.
I believe him when he says he's sober from heroin, but I do not believe that he's sober from other drugs.
I think that's literally what he's talking about every time he says it.
Right.
This is a life choice, and even though I had a relapse in 93 that was short-lived, but I still kind of made that solemn oath to myself that if I'm going to be able to do this, the only way to be able to stay sober, to stay clean, to be okay inside is to literally create a constitution, which is that I am going to be continuously honest in all of my dealings. I have to be. I have no choice but to be forthcoming, because if I don't, then what is any of it worth? We're only
Billy's
as good
thinking
as our
right
word.
now. He's like, so why are you so full of shit then?
Seriously. And I'm about to
What
set you up
happened
to
there?
be full of shit now, because I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you about all these movies you didn't get.
Yeah.
And if all of a sudden you're one of those people that, oh, well, I can go back to this interview and you said exactly the opposite, you won't find that with me. This is who I am. This is a life choice. And even though I had a relapse in 93 that was short-lived, but I still kind of made that solemn oath to myself that if I'm going to be able to do this, the only way to be able to stay sober, to stay clean, to be okay inside is to literally create a constitution, which is that I am going to be continuously honest in all of my dealings. I have to be. I have no choice but to be forthcoming, because if I don't, then what is any of it worth? We're only as good as our word. And if all of a sudden you're one of those
He's
people
not wrong
that,
about any of this.
oh, well, I can go back to this interview and you said exactly the opposite, you won't find that with me.
What's fascinating about that is you're a person who's very skilled at artifice. Right?
I don't know. Explain that.
Well, isn't that the metal
I don't know
of
that
being an
word.
actor?
Like,
I guess.
At a
No,
very
I'm
young age,
Corey,
somebody
not
identified
Artemis.
you could act.
Right.
That was my
I don't
grandfather.
think they knew that. I think that it was the
That
voice.
was my grandfather,
They heard my
Artemis.
voice. At least this is the way it was told to me, was that I was in the rooms while my sister was in the Mickey Mouse Club at Disney. I was in the rooms, whatever, being a kid and goofing around. And they were like, who's that lady next door? Tell her to shut up. We're trying to shoot in here. And my mom would say, no, it's not a lady. It's my son. He's got a voice like he's an older woman or something, but it's a kid.
What is this story?
And so when they go,
Seriously,
oh, let's see this kid, and they couldn't believe that it was like
Seriously.
a little 4-year-old that had this gruff.
Gruff. Yeah.
gruff.
Did you just tell them?
But also, I know, seriously.
Are you trying to say gruff,
what's the
sir?
word? What's the word I'm looking for? You mean gruff? Oh yeah, that's it. But also, like, hold on. Of everything I know of, like, young Corey, like Goonies.
Did he sound like an old lady?
No, he did not. That's my point. Is like Friday the 13th Part 4, Gremlins, like all the stuff. Like he sounded like a little kid. Like I don't know what he's talking about.
This is a weird story.
This
Sometimes
is a weird
he
story.
adds these details in, and I'm like, where did you get this? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why he does this. It's so
But, and
weird.
also, wasn't the question asked like 3 minutes ago?
Yeah.
That what are some parts you didn't get, and now he's just going off this like
This is like change
diatribe.
the subject.
Yeah, right. Seriously,
He
Classic.
forgot the question already. He just like wants to talk about his story.
Right, exactly.
Man, I love Corey Cope.
I know, right?
It's a Corey
Every
Cope.
time.
That's a good term. I like
Corey
that.
coping.
Yep.
What is the
Well, exactly. Like he's looking up. It's just a coping
He's all
mechanism for sure.
shit. What was the question?
Right, exactly. Shit, where am I going with this?
It's like,
Fuck,
well,
I
first
lost-
we got to start back when I was 3.
In
Like,
the
Man, good
commercial.
news, Sober.
I was in a commercial. I didn't know what they were. I called them commercials.
word
Look
on
at his
the
face. He's all,
gruff, but rusky? Does that make sense?
Rusky? Is
What
that
the-
a word? Hold on.
I'm making words up
I'm
now.
looking this up. It's worse.
Fact check.
I'm making some things up. Rusky.
Rough.
So yeah, Rusky is not. That's not a word. I mean, it is Ruski for.
Also,
Russian.
where's he going with this?
Right? Seriously, where are we going?
He's saying that he had a
Husky
gravelly voice.
There you go. And it was very like, and that's why I got the part of Fox and the Hound playing the hound dog at 4 years old.
That was
because
just a
I sounded
weird
like
bit
a
voice
baby hound
together.
dog.
Right, but fortuitously you can act. So I'm saying is
Luckily.
you could be acting. You could be acting now, and most people would not be able to denote it.
Well,
I'm not accusing
I
you
would
of
hope.
that.
I would hope not.
Okay,
I
well
would
that
hope
gets to
not.
my little questions here. We'll get
Now we're getting deep because at
Okay,
the end of
what's
the
the
day,
Oh, now we're getting deep. He always does this too in
What?
these interviews where it's like, oh, so you want to get deep? You want to go deep, bro? I'm like, you should know what you're in for an interview that's going to talk about your like entire life.
And is it really even that
It's not.
deep?
It's not deep, but it's like he thinks it's deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not deep.
Why
Just like,
is-
oh, you want to know about my past? What?
No, we don't. No one
Right.
asked that. We're actually asking a totally different question. I don't know what's happening right now.
Right?
Did you just
Seriously.
ask him about some roles that he turned down or didn't?
Yeah. Like we just want to know
But
some
no,
basic things.
First, you have to know about all the roles I did take.
Right, exactly. And how I had a gravelly voice.
I sounded like a baby hound dog. What does that sound like? Me?
You can tell that he has like an insecurity about the fact that he was cast as that.
Yeah.
And that he's like projecting it like to the nth degree, where it's like they probably just cast you because you had a particular voice. It doesn't necessarily mean you sounded like an old lady.
Such a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
that is actually
it does get to one of these magical questions.
Okay,
I have.
fine.
He's
Oh
like,
my God.
I do have questions, you jackass, I promise.
Remember
He
that
didn't even
time
ask-
when I asked you
answer
those
the first
questions?
question.
Yeah, seriously. He's like, I have note cards.
You had to make them magical.
He's like, I'm getting there. Anyway.
Yes, I'll answer that
Anyway.
one next
Anyway,
Okay, so
time.
then, so then we're gonna have to get to that.
Then
Tell
I'm
me
watching
what.
Michael Jackson dance in my living room. I start mimicking the moves.
That was when I was 4. Okay, so then when I was 5, it's like, oh god.
and then I'll
Okay.
save it.
Well, so what was one of the movies that you said was going
Okay.
to make people mad?
Jesus.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Okay.
Oh my God.
So
Oh,
I was
he
actually
actually did say it.
cast to
Oh, yeah.
play Leonardo DiCaprio.
Did you not know that?
Did you not know that?
No, I mean I didn't know from this interview.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
this is
okay.
where that came from. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the-
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
role?
Okay.
I never saw the film because I still
Never seen. It's like when he talks about Jim and them. I've never seen it. Apparently, it's a web
I've no-
show.
apparently, it's a movie.
Apparently, it's a
It
movie,
came out,
a web
people
show.
liked
It's,
it.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know
Johnny
what it
Depp.
is.
Something about
Leonardo
Johnny Depp.
DiCaprio was in it. Johnny Depp. Whatever. I didn't
I
see
don't
it.
know. Who knows?
bitter,
Probably sucked
bitterly
anyway.
for that one. But
It didn't like.
wasn't
It didn't. No one remembers it, right?
I'm not
So whatever.
bitter. No, fuck no, I didn't watch that shit.
That's,
Garbage.
seriously- that's exactly what it is. That's exactly.
I
What it
heard
is.
it
No,
came out.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
bitter at all. Though.
That's like his like little way of like just taking up like
Yep.
any power back of being like, nope, never seen it. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely.
No
have.
one saw that.
Right. No one
but
saw
yes,
it.
I was originally cast
Did
for
they
that
push you
role.
out or?
Look at him look
Johnny
down.
Depp. He was cast after I was, and apparently whispered into the producer's ear that he wasn't fond of me and
I
thought that
love
was
these
there a reason
stories
he
where
wasn't
he's
fun?
there.
Yeah, he said I was a junkie and that he didn't work with junkies. And this is the first time I remember ever telling this story, so I'm sure I'm going to get hung by this
Uh-oh.
one. But
Yeah, what's going on
anyway.
today that you're
Were
telling
you
new
using
stories?
drugs or?
No,
It's an exclusive story.
I've
Everything-
never said
everything-
this in my life
I've
because
never-
I'm
yeah,
making it up
seriously.
right now.
Everything's an exclusive. No one else has ever heard this except you're hearing
Today I
it now.
decided to make things
Right,
up. Uh-oh.
Whoops, my bad. Let me explain.
I was
Uh-oh.
sober. I just gotten sober. I just gotten out of rehab.
Ah.
I turned my life around, and in fact, was trying to help River at the time.
Oh my God.
Who he was running with at the time.
Right.
Attaching yourself to River Phoenix.
Wavy G's here. What up, Wavy?
Establishment.
Hi, Wavy.
So, as you can imagine, there was a bit of a thorn in the side on that one.
Sure.
And had I not been pushed out and done that role, who knows what would have happened from that point
but then the
forward.
movie
That was kind of one of those watershed moment
Well,
movies.
that gave Leonardo his
Cope.
Yeah.
Coke.
He's coping. He's a song copium all the time.
Oh, I thought you were saying Coke. I thought you were talking like Coke. Like
No,
He's doing 26 balloons of copium right now, and it's fucking hilarious.
He does copium every day of his life. And this weird part where he like tells a story that he knows is fake. And then he's like, he's trying to backpedal, but in the story, it's like, what is going on? Why did you even say that, sir? Why did you say that?
Sir, what are you talking about?
Now you have to say it because you said it.
I mean, he does that all the time. He just digs himself these holes that he like.
And then he's all, "Oops, I've never told this story before."
Whoops, and I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh shoot!
Johnny Depp ruined my acting career.
Yeah.
I think that's probably next. He's probably going to start. It is. I thought it's kind of interesting though. So he ran with River Phoenix, right during this time, who was close friends with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Corey claims he was sober. Johnny claims he's a junkie. He doesn't want to work with him because he's still a junkie at the time of the film.
Weird.
But Corey says he's sober. River is the common denominator between them, and then River dies of an overdose.
At Johnny Depp's club.
Just the fact that, according to the people that Johnny is talking to, Corey is still a junkie.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And he would know because they were at the Viper
That's
Room.
what
all
I'm
the time.
saying. They would know. Yeah. If
exactly.
anybody knew his status, his real status, not what he says, but what he does.
Yeah.
A guy like Johnny Depp probably knew at that time.
For sure. That was his club.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But again, like, this is like Corey's bread and butter, which is like revisionist history, where it's like,
someone who's dead.
No, exactly. They're either dead or they don't give a shit to like actually refute what he's saying. So he can literally just make up whatever. What's that?
Oh, sorry. Johnny Depp's too big for that.
Exactly.
Like,
that's my point.
gonna
Like, right. He's not going to stoop. He's not going to stoop that low. So he knows that he can do this and get away with it because no one's going to either give a shit to like actually refute what he's saying, other than Charlie Sheen being like, yeah, it's a fucking lie. Move on to next. I mean, like, that's
So I'm not going to give that clown anything.
Right. That's about that's all you're going to get from somebody as big as Charlie Sheen. And so, or that to your point, Octavia, like they're either too big or dead.
They're dead.
So, and he's like in the middle, right? He's not dead, but he's not big. So it's like he can just live in this little fantasy land of stories and get away with it because no one else is going to push back on it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what he counts on.
That's what he counts on.
But we're going, we don't need roads.
Hey, that was not my intention, man, to get you like that. I'm sorry.
What?